Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, Vixen. All right. How shall we start, huh? Nicole, she didn't come back. Nicole, she didn't come back. All right, let's do this, huh? Easy like Sunday morning flow, everybody. Honor and a pleasure to be here with you. Is that speaker over there loud enough? Good? How about over there? Good? All right, everybody. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm going to be. It's not on? We'll fix it. Uh, all levels flow, everybody. Donation based. The intention of this practice, we're going on almost 15 years now, has been to share the practice, has been to make it accessible to everybody. So that was the intention, and it remains the intention. Let's get started in child's pose here today. Is that working? Yeah? It's way over there. Yeah. You should be able to hear me, right? Yeah, okay. The speaker's way over there. You probably won't hear that. Take a second, everybody. Child's pose. Sink your hips back, separate your knees to a place that suits you and your body and how you're feeling specifically today in this moment. Take a second in your child's pose just to kind of settle. Right? Kind of like almost the calm before the storm. Even though, as you move through the practice, we want to kind of be measured. Move through it in a balanced way. So we're not trying too hard and overwhelming ourselves, and we're not checking out and just going through the motions either. I want you to get your time, your commitment is worth for showing up to your mat. Take a second and thank yourself. Taking a moment of gratitude for taking this time. Because if you're here yesterday, I mentioned how it's hard. It's hard to show up to your mat, especially sometimes on a Sunday morning. There's a lot of other places you could be and a lot of other things you could be doing. But it matters that you take the time for this. Let's begin by exhaling everything out. 2 days, oh my God. Through your nose, take a big inhale, fill up. Awesome, and through your nose, exhale, clear it all out. Again, inhale through your nose, invite that breath in a little bit deeper. Renee, wanna go up here? Exhale, gently clear it out through your mouth. These are cleansing breaths. These help to relieve stress. These help to relieve tension. One more of those, y'all. Inhale. And clear it out on your exhale. If you go across, it's kind of, well, you can do whatever you want. Yes. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And keep your lips sealed. Breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale through your nose. Now we're just starting to find a smooth but slow and rhythmic pace. Exhale through your nose. One where it takes a little bit of effort, definitely requires a certain quality of attention. but you don't make it too forced. It's not too taxing. It's balanced. Inhale. And exhale, y'all. Good. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. At around 5 seconds inhale, 5 seconds exhale, right around that is a very healthy breath. The optimal breath, in fact, for the human body. So this yoga, what we're doing here, is a breath-based meditation. So first and foremost, we focus on that breath because that makes the magic happen, right? From the outside, it might look like, oh, this practice is just another physical workout. It ends up being that, but it's mainly a mental exercise. It's meant to calm our minds, to soothe the agitated mind, and to cease the fluctuations of our mind, right? This relieves stress. This relieves tension, which, in my opinion, is the real pandemic that faces society today. So thank yourself for being here. Vixen, keep your breath flowing free. And whatever you do, I want you to honor what you're feeling so you can make your time here. You make the practice healing. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in really, really deep. Keep it flowing, everybody. Fantastic. Let's inhale. Make your way up to hands and knees, your tabletop. And then exhale, simply curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. It's that sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. So lift your hips up high to the sky, everybody. Drop your head down. And then bend your left knee and gently press your right heel to the ground. And you can just kind of slowly take that back and forth, slowly, right? We're not moving quickly or fast through anything here today. In fact, in my opinion, yoga should never be done fast. And it is that mindfulness of the movements that make this a meditation. Right? It'd be a lot easier if we went through it really fast and just flew through it, but would it be the medicine or the antidote to our everyday lives? I doubt it. At least not as much. Take all 10 of your fingertips, spread them really wide. Put a soft bend in both of your knees and try to press your hips higher and back further. Beautiful. Now chin to your chest, look towards your knees and towards your thighs. Circle your triceps in towards each other. Saturate your blood with oxygen with that breathing. So now it's flowing like the river Nile straight to your brain. Little bend in those knees, head dropping, hips high. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. And then bend your left knee, stack your hip. Go ahead and scorpion tail that leg and take a couple big circles there, clockwise. Take a couple big circles counterclockwise if you want to just kind of donkey kick that leg out or flip your dog. Hey, who might have stopped a flipper, y'all? Breathe for 5. Oh, we got a lot of flippers today. 4. Oh, nice. Beautiful, y'all. 3. Man, y'all feeling ambitious this morning. 2, all right. We're back to three-legged dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Now drop your back right knee to the ground. And then slide your left foot forward a little bit. I want you to take your sacrum, your hips, and press them down towards the top edge of your mat. Down like an extended low lunge. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Good. Now start to lean it back. See if you can look straight up to the sky. Take your biceps back with your ears, and your fingers are interlaced, right? Ah, there you go. Now you can straighten your arms some more, can't you? There you go, brother. Now I want you to feel this, right? Inhale, straighten your arms and lift up and away. Lift out of your waistline. Good. Stay here on your exhale. Press your hips and sacrum down and forward. Give me one more big breath, y'all. Inhale. Fantastic. Exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. Keep your right knee grounded. Take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Now, flex your foot. Spiral inward with your left thigh. And then inhale, look up, and lift your left leg up higher. Your right knee is still on the ground, brother. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. There you go. 2 more. Inhale, extend, look up. Broaden across your collarbones. This is spinal extension. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it all in. This is spinal flexion. 1 more. Inhale. And up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. And then take your left leg, extend it straight back behind you. Now take your right arm and extend it straight out in front of you. Good, y'all. If you can see the ocean right now, you want to look down. That was too easy. Too easy, y'all. Do whatever you got to do to find some balance and some stability. Work with it a little bit. Lift the arm and leg up a little bit higher on your inhale. And try to stretch really long. Beautiful. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And exhale, set everything down. Inhale, straighten your legs, back to plank pose. High push-up, shift forward. And on your exhale, we'll lower all the way down to the ground. Take your hands and see if you can slide them back so that your fingertips are right around your lower rib cage if you can. Look down, press into the tops of the feet. Keep the tops of the feet down, lift your knees and lift your hands, and now lift your chest a couple inches for cobra pose. Exhale, take her back down. Now our hands are off the ground, right? Inhale, lift up once again. Breathe it on in. Very good, everybody. Exhale, thank you. Take her back down. Now set your hands down. And you can press a little bit. Inhale, lift up, but you just don't want to force anything, right? Exhale, right back down. You got 2 more. 2 more on your own, everybody. Spinal mobility, spinal vitality. And when you're done with those 2, you can press the hands and knees or straight to plank pose, because I know a lot of y'all are feeling ambitious. And I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Very good, everybody. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend that knee, stack of that hip, and circle it, donkey kick it, flip it. Your body's gonna tell you how far to go and when to back off. Right? There's, like any good relationship, whether it's with another person or with yourself, there's communication and there's gotta be listening as well. So let's listen to our body. Here for another 3, 2, all right. Inhale, back to 3-legged, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee to your chest. Step your right foot all the way through. Drop that back left knee to the ground, everybody. Slide your right foot forward, hips and sacrum. I want you to feel your left hip flexor then, that quadricep. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Take it all the way up. And now I want you to lean it back, straighten those arms. Be physically active enough to where that sensation's almost like singing to you. It's saying, ah, ha, ha, ha. Woo! This is what I need for a Sunday morning reset. Give me 3 more breaths. Remember, head's back, throat open. Good, hips sacrum down and forward. 2 more, y'all. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Drinking up that ocean air deep into your lungs. Woo! Exhale, release. Take both hands to the ground. Now keep your left knee grounded. Take your right leg, extend it straight back behind you. Left knee is still grounded. Lift your right leg up, look up. Breathe it on in here. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it all in and push your breath out. 2 more, everybody. Inhale. Exaggerate the size of the breath, the foundation for our meditation. Exhale, pull it all in. Exaggerate the movement. One more, inhale. And exhale, pull it all in, push your breath out. Right leg extends straight back, and that left arm extends straight forward. Check one. Check one. We steady our visual gaze and we steady the deep diaphragm breathing, because that's really reflective of what's going on inwards, right? If your eyes are all over the place, it just makes sense that your mind's going to follow, and the same thing with the breath. Check two is balance and stability and alignment. Achilles. Check three, enhancement, modification, or refinement. 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, lift up, breathe in here now. Exhale, set everything down. Now, slide your knees back about 2 or 3 inches. And on your next inhale, shift your shoulders forward about 3 or 4 more inches in front of your wrists. You got to shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. And since you shifted forward, your elbows should go straight back. Now, inhales upward, facing dog. Feed your heart through your biceps, tops of the feet down, shoulders back, back row. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful, y'all. Now from here, look forward. Step your feet behind your wrists. So your feet are about hips width apart at the top of your mat. Bend your knees to where you can feel a little bit of contact with your upper thighs and your lower belly. Now you've got the option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Good, y'all. With that little bend in your knees, find a halfway lift. Now your hands are going to pull back and your shoulders are going to roll back as you broaden across your heart. Exhale, keep that interlace of your fingers, just fold down deep. And see if you can lift your hands off your lower back towards the ocean. Again, finding that just the perfect amount of sensation. Too much is going to hurt you. It's going to overwhelm you. And if we try to do too much, a lot of times it's like never enough. Too little, well, you're going to check out and you're going to get bored. And I want you to get all that you can get out of your time here, everybody. I'm really glad you're here. Take an inhale. Beautiful job. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Now, find an inhale, find a halfway lift. You're going to flatten out your spine so your shoulder blades will squeeze a little bit. We all look really good. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty out. Let's do that 2 more times, huh? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift here. Let's hold this one, huh? Now again, I would bend my knees a little bit. Just this time around, let's take our hands like jet airplane wings along your side body. If you got the space, you could open them straight out to the sides. And if you're feeling still ambitious, you could take your hands and reach them forward. But think about your head pulling out and your hips pulling back. Whoa, man, y'all feeling real ambitious. A lot of y'all. Stay here. Feel that strength in your core as you draw your navel up and in. Now with your flat spine, let's inhale, rise. Come all the way up. Reach your hands high to the sky. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, give me a back bend, Anugatasana. Your elbows come wide and your heart lifts. Inhale, come on back up. I want you to stretch your hands to the heavens. And on your exhale, let's fold all the way down. I would be bending my knees a little bit. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, now plant your palms and step to plank. And shift forward. You got to shift forward. Lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Shoulders and hips should move together. Now inhales upward, facing dog. Tops of the feet down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Now draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger. Sweet dogger, y'all. Breathe. Breathe well, everybody. That looked really good. But I saw some of us, as we lowered from high plank to low plank with the elbows coming out to the sides. If that happens, that means you're not shifting forward enough before you lower. And I saw some of us with their hips sinking down beneath their shoulders. Let's keep a strong core. Shoulders and hips should move together. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, load up your arms a little bit, y'all. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Pull out long through your chest and your spine. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out completely. Lead with your chest, inhale, rise. Take it all the way up. Reach to the heavens here. Exhale, give me that back bend. Goal post your arms and lift out of your heart. Make it feel amazing if you can, y'all. Inhale, come on back up and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Awesome, y'all. Upward facing dog. Heart open wide. Make that feel amazing. Navel in. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Woo! Nice, y'all. Feels kind of meditative in this park this morning. Go figure. So I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2 more flows, and since it seems like you're in that meditative mood, I'll stop shouting for a few minutes here. 2 more flows on your own, okay? About 4 or 5 breaths in down dog in between. And if you want to add something, you add something. You want to skip something, you skip something. But it's Sunday morning, you know. Ultimately, the intention here is to give us exactly what we need. So that when we walk out of this park, you know, we're on cloud 9. You're doing an amazing job. I commend you for showing up to your mat. So much for me for shutting up for a couple minutes. Okay, breathe, everybody, breathe. Hey, Tucker. Tucker is the good one. He is the good one. Peeky, come on. Woo! Fantastic. Fantastic. Man, with that little ocean breeze, we little bit of a change here from what we've had the last couple months. That means we got to start stoking that internal fire. I'm sure we have already. We've got some kindling. We've probably got a small flame going within. Eventually, we're going to get that cooking to a, you know, get those flames sky high, everybody. A full-on rolling boil. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing deep, no matter what. If you can control your breath, you can slow down, control and settle your mind, your nervous system, lower your blood pressure, focus your mind. It matters you're here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, y'all. If you're with me from here, let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale. We're going to sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Now spin your back left heel down so that right heel down so that your back right toes point towards the front right corner of your mat. Inhale, rise up to Warrior One. Now in Warrior One, Johannes, Warrior One, we try to square our hips up with the front of our mat. So pull your left hip back a little bit, and then take your left thigh and spiral it inward towards the midline of your body. That's going to press your right hip forward. Then inhale, think upper body is ascending, so you're really reaching your hands high to the sky. And exhale, lower body is descending, you're sinking your hips low to the ground. Fantastic, y'all. Take another inhale to reach to the sky. Now exhale, swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. On your inhale, now lean back, squeeze your shoulder blades and lift out of your heart. Beautiful. Exhale, dive your left shoulder to your inner left thigh. A little simulated stressful situation that we like to call humble warrior. Dive it down. Good, y'all. And if this is a little bit uncomfortable for you, good. That means I'm doing my job. Now your job is to breathe deep and try to move through that discomfort, move through the challenge, move the intensity with an inner quality of balance and equanimity. That's what the breath allows you to do. You're doing phenomenal. Give me one more breath here, huh? Inhale. Dive in a little bit deeper on your exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, Warrior Two. Release your hands and windmill all the way open. Now, this ends up being a longer stance than you had in Warrior One, a little bit longer, and therefore a deeper bend in your front left knee. Also, open hip, your hips and your heart are open towards La Jolla, as opposed to closed hip, which was Warrior One, where we were totally facing the ocean. Now, get a little bit taller, stretch your arms a little bit longer on your inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit. Beautiful. How about one more, huh? Inhale, how deep can you breathe? Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground, step your left foot back, shift it forward, and lower halfway down. You could always skip this transition as well. Inhale's the upward facing dog you've heard so much about. Exhale's the downward facing donkey. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, let's go ahead, sweep it all the way through to your hands. First, stack your knee above your ankle. Spin your back left heel down so that your back left toes point towards the front left corner of your mat. And then inhale, rise up, Warrior One. Now remember the checklist. Check 1, steady gaze, steady breath. Check 2, balance and stability and alignment. Check 3 would be enhancement, modification, or refinement. So right hip back a little bit, left hip forward. Reach to the sky. We're not just going through the motions. Sink your hips a little bit lower. Straighten those arms, front row. Inhale, reach. Good. Exhale, swim your hands behind. Interlace. Inhale, lean it back. Open your heart and open your shoulders. Exhale, dive your right shoulder to your inner right thigh. Humble your warrior. So this flow ends up getting into the 4 corners of our bodies, so your hips and your shoulders. These happen to be the places in our body that we store a lot of stress and a lot of tension. And so since we're hitting the reset button today, these are places that we got to get into. You're doing yourself a huge service. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale. Dive in a little bit. Oh, nice. Inhale, Warrior Two. Open wide. Longer stance. Deeper bend. Heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. Your visual gaze, your drishti is out over the ocean. 3 deep breaths. Physically active enough to feel it throughout every inch and every cell of your body. Calm enough to be able to hold this till for the next half. Excellent, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. Step back, shift forward, and lower with control. Inhale's the upward facing dog. Whoa, she's feeling real ambitious. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Now exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach. Good. Now exhale is open arm twist to your left. Open arm twist left. Now squeeze your knees and squeeze your thighs. Sink your hips a little bit. And then lift your heels. Oh, nice. Good. 5. Hips sink a little bit. 4. Heels lift a little bit. 3. Can you do this without making that face? Or doing that thing with your lips? You know what I'm talking about. 2. Inhale, back to chair, heels down, hands high. Man, it's a tough crowd today. Exhale, open arm twist to your right. Sink low, lift your heels, breathe. 5. Challenge is just another word for opportunity. It really is. 4. I want you to give yourself the opportunity to grow stronger, more balanced, and less reactive. 3, Renee. 2, take her back to chair, heels down, hands high. I mean, you're doing better than your friend. Exhale, release, forward fold, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Let's get her done. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower halfway down. Good. Now, upward facing dog opens your heart and you let it shine. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Y'all breathe her on up now. You heard? Exhale, knee to nose. Go ahead and push your breath out now. Inhale, lift your left leg and send her high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, ride the breath up. Warrior 1, reach to the sky. Exhale, swim your hands behind. Interlace fingers, lower back. Inhale, lean it back and open your heart as you breathe in. Exhale, humble your warrior. How deep can you dive? Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Heart to La Jolla, wings are wide. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Move through that flow. Easy like Sunday morning, yo. Upward facing, opens your heart. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggery. Inhale, right leg, send her on up now. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead, maybe not. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Good, and the exhale, sweep her through, a low lunge, back heel down. Inhale, first warrior, rise and reach to the sky. Exhale, swim your hands behind and interlace. Lean it back, but lift out of your heart, breathe it in. Humble your warrior, dive in deep, y'all. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and move it on through. Woo! Inhale's that upward facing dog, you know it well. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. Let's keep building that heat. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet in between your hands. Keep stacking wood on that inner fire. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. Exhale, dive, fold. This is a simple yet very sweet stretch. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach. Open arm twist left, sink low, and lift your heels. Inhale, take her back through center, heels down, hands to the sky. Exhale, open arm to your right. You know where to go. Lift those heels and let them shake. Inhale, take her back to chair. Exhale, release, forward fold. Fantastic. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen here. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, plant your palms, step to plank. Move through that flow. Upward facing dog. Another simple movement, simple shape. Exhale, hips to the sky that you want to be able to do till you're 120, 130 years old. Inhale, lift your left leg, breathe her to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe, spin your back heel down. Inhale, first warrior, reach to the heavens. Exhale, interlace at your lower back. Inhale, lean it back and open your heart, breathe it in. Good, now if you haven't already, exhale, dive into your humble warrior. Dive in deep. Inhale, warrior two, spread those wings. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo, woo, y'all. Right side on your own. Right side on your own, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. Keep coordinate that breath to movement. Keep riding that flow train, y'all. All aboard. Woo, woo. Hey. Nice work, everybody. One breath in your downward facing dog. You bend your knees and you look forward. And then you walk or hop your feet between your hands, top of your mat. You're going through that all one more time. Okay, let's not forget about flat backs. Let's not forget about chair pose and twisting and lifting those heels. Let's certainly not forget about breathing. This is awesome, y'all. You're doing amazing. Tucker is the good one. Tucker is the good one. They don't care. They don't care, Tucker. Oh. Good, y'all. Right about now, your dopamine, your serotonin, your oxytocin, your norepinephrine, and your whole internal pharmaceutical factory is percolating, y'all, percolating. And if it hasn't already, that cortisol is going to drop off the table. This is huge. Like a therapy session, a massage, having a professional stretcher, and all in one, y'all. Those things I mentioned, you can get those things with pills and medication too. Or you could do what you've done today, and I commend you for doing, is just show up. You don't have to get this stuff perfect, but you do have to show up. You've done that here today. Woo! Great job. Man, we're already 40 minutes in, everybody. 40 minutes in. We're almost done with the warm-up. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Tucker is the good one. Not Vixen. Although she's keeping the volume down today, though. I will say that. Inhale. Exhale. Deep, full breath in. Slow, calming breath out. All right, y'all. From here, if you're with me, from downward facing dog, let me see here. Step your feet a little bit wider, and then see if you can reach back with your right hand to your left leg. And see if you can get it to the outside of the leg, and if not, that's okay. It's all good. It might be up around the knee, or you might slide her down around the ankle, and you can widen, lengthen, do whatever you need with your stance, right? Now, glance under your left armpit. Let your head hang heavy. Pull with your exhale. Pull with your right arm and get that twist. Draw your navel in as you do. If your balance is supreme, you can start to lift your right leg up. For 5, not a requirement, y'all. 4, just an option. 3, I didn't even say it was a good option. 2, take an inhale here. Exhale, release that, and then shift forward to plank pose. High push-up. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Vashisthasana. Good, everybody. Lift your hips. Crescent shape your right side body. If you need to drop a forearm or a knee or modify in any way, I encourage you to do that. If your strength is supreme, you can lift your left leg up off your right. Again, just an option. And now take your left hand and reach to the ocean. Yeah, strength, length, vitality, y'all. Let's inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale is plank. Pull your left knee into your nose, knee to nose. Now, inhale your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your thigh. So keep your hips level. Closed hip. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. And then let's open up our arms and come to fly for airplane pose. Dakasana. A little balancing or a whole lot of lack thereof. Either way, that deep diaphragm breathing is flowing free, everybody. Steady your gaze and steady the breath. If you fall, it's perfectly okay, as long as you take at least 2 people down with you. Okay? Beautiful. Let's go. One more inhale option to reach your hands forward here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stay low. Spin your back foot flat. You could take your left hand to the inside of your left foot. You can come up and bring your forearm to your thigh, but take your right hand to your right hip. And now start to peel your hip and heart open towards La Jolla. And you can take your right hand and reach to the sky for side angle pose, right? And you want your body to be narrow. So the way we normally come into this from like a warrior too, right? So it's easier to narrow out our body. So if you need to come up and out of this and come into it from a different way to keep everything, to keep those clean lines of energy, you can certainly do that. Now y'all breathing, right? Take your right hand and reach to the ocean. Palm facing down, bicep by your ear, right shoulder rolling back. See how much sensation you can get cooking without compromising your breath. 5, option left hand up parallel with your right. 4, that's supreme core strength right there, y'all. 3, 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Oh, nice. Now breathe. Reach up with your right hand. Grab your left wrist, And I want you to pull up, out, and away. For 5, now everybody over here, I got to run down here. 4, we're all just follow along. Trust me, it'll work. It's gonna be like one of those, a wave. Last 3. Here we go, y'all. 2. All right. Inhale, we're gonna straighten. Rotate all the way. Right knee. Side. Y'all light in between your left rib cage and your right thigh. You should be feeling some length from your heel to your head, and you can drop that back knee if you need, but you're feeling that length from your heel to your head on your inhale, and then you're using leverage to rotate to ring out. Woo! Give me 3 more breaths. Let's fly our arms wide here. Fly those arms wide. Inhale. Exhale. Amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Give me 1 more breath now, huh? Inhale. Oh, great success, huh? Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. If you want to grab your big toes with your middle and index finger, that option's right there for you. Stagger yourself with your neighbor, you know, for obvious reasons here. And I like to grab my big toes with my middle and index fingers at the most inappropriate of times. Breathe. Thank yourself for being here, everybody. Reinforce that. Let that be a habit. Let that be a mantra. Ann, what's the score? $20-17? Go Bills. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands to low lunge, top of your mat. Good, low lunge. Inhale, step your left foot back to your right. Shift it forward as you breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway down. Elbows go straight back. Oh my God. Inhales, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through your biceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Whew. All right, y'all. Let's just do this other side and let's take her home, right? Step your feet a little bit wider. Reach back with your left hand. See if you can get it to the outside of your right ankle, shin, knee, or thigh. You do what you can do, right? We do our best. No more, no less. If you try to do more than your best, it's usually never enough. But if you do less than your best, there's always that, you know, I could have done better. Option to lift your left leg up for 5. Nice, y'all. 4. Breathe. 3. Very good. Take an inhale. Exhale, set her down. Shift her forward to plank pose. High push-up. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. Roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Good. Engage those outer obliques, everybody. We all look phenomenal. If you're feeling strong and you want that right leg up, now's about the time. Right hand to the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit. Eep. Exhale, plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. 3-legged dog. Flex the foot. Remember, inward rotation towards the midline of your body. Now walk your hands back towards your left foot. You okay, back row? Wow. Never seen that happen before. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find that halfway lift. And then let's take our arms. Let's come to fly. Let's take flight, airplane pose. Oh, Molly's getting after it today, y'all. Damn. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. You okay over there? Can I get you something? Croissant? Anything? Last two here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward here. Woo! Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward to three-legged doggy. Inhale. Lift your right leg. Send her high. Exhale. Sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stay low. Spin your back foot flat. Right hand comes to the inside of your right foot, or come up if you want. Bring forearm to thigh. Person with Josh, switch your legs. Good. Now, left hand to your hip, peel your hip and heart open. You could take your left hand to the sky or reach to the ocean. Excellent, everybody. Sensation, right? But not pain. Finding the balance. 5, option for right hand up parallel. 4, breath flowing, y'all. 3, oh, nice. 2, inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach up with your left hand and grab your right wrist. Pull up, pull out, pull away. Stay low for 5. I'm going to run down here, y'all. You all know what to do. 4. Here we go. Last 3. Your front right leg. Tail rotate all the way. Your side. There you go, brother. Spin the back heel up. Remember, torso's lifted off your thigh. Excellent, everybody. And now, this is a good, safe place to just push yourself a little bit. Can you work your edge? Work that edge of discomfort, but find comfort amongst the discomfort. If you want to fly your arms wide, you got 3 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This is it. Inhale. Rotation. Oh, nice. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Option to interlace your fingers at your lower back. Just an option. Inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale. Fold down deep. Just an option, that interlacing of your fingers. But it's a good option. For all of y'all that sit over your keyboard, your desk, your steering wheel, right? If your body takes that shape, let's say you work over a computer. So if your body takes that shape for 8 hours a day, chances are it'll take it for 16 hours a day. Right? And people that hunch over all the time, put excess pressure on their heart, their lungs, their spine, can wreak havoc on your life. Two breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale, let's walk our hands to low lunge, top of our mat. Step your right foot back to your left. That's a plank pose, high push-up. Exhale, lower all the way down to your chest. Bend your knees, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, and left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back, and lift everything up. Good. If this isn't happening, take some version of what we did in the beginning, those cobra poses. But kick your legs up, kick them back. Thighs are lifting up, knees are coming in towards each other. Ah, beautiful. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release, set her down. Drop your left ear to your mat. And you can bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs there. Chin forward. Bend your knees. We're going to do that one again, y'all. Right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back. Good. Now, take an inhale here. This should work if we all do it together. Take an inhale. On your exhale, roll onto your left side. Roll onto your left side. And then see if you can kick that right leg back a little bit more. Get a little bit more stretch in your shoulder, your pectoral muscle. Yeah. Inhale, take her back through center. Exhale, roll onto your right. Fantastic job, everybody. And if this feels awkward for you, know that it's nothing, really, compared to how awkward it looks. Okay. Inhale, take her back through center. Lift up, breathe it in. Exhale, set her down, drop your opposite ear to the mat, bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Ha! Ha! Let's meet back in downward facing dog, everybody. Let's take her home, huh? Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it through for half pigeon pose. Left ankle towards your right wrist. Take her across, keep your hips level. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down, and breathe. A lot of times when we slow down physically in the practice here, and you're not having to focus on strength or balance or anything like that, a lot of times your mind will want to check out. It'll kind of want to make up for that. But I want you to think of this as an opportunity to go deeper into your breath. Go deeper into what's happening right now, this moment. You always hear about, you kind of associate yoga with being present. And you think, well, why? What's the big deal? Well, a lot of times we think about the past and our regrets. We relive them. Right? The way the human brain works, when you're thinking about something, let's say, that happened yesterday or last year or 10 years ago, you start to feel that emotion. Your brain doesn't know the difference between you thinking about it and that actually happening. So these times when we've messed up, we've embarrassed ourselves, and we relive them in our head. We relive them hundreds of times. Doesn't sound like very much fun. or anxiety of the future. Right here and now, we don't have any of that. Pretty sweet place to be. Best yoga studio in the world, in fact. Beautiful, everybody. Walk your hands back out of this one. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Shake that leg out. Get some blood flow back into that leg if you need. I love you. And then switch it up. Inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, sweep her all the way through. Right ankle across towards left wrist. Hips stay level. Inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. Exhale, walk it out, drop it down. Breathe well. Keep using the optimal breath. About 5 seconds inhale through your nose and about 5 seconds exhale through your nose. Most of y'all know that we're able to breathe through our mouth, but it's not very healthy. Good thing we can do it, in case we're clogged up or we laugh or whatever. But chronic breathing in and out through your mouth is associated with anxiety, depression. Many of y'all know sleep disorders, it'll wreak havoc on your sleep. Children who are mouth breathers, just growing up, a lot of times their mouth won't form correctly. So it can wreak havoc. All right, everybody, let's go one last down dog, huh? Get some blood flow back into that leg. That posture tends to cut it off a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Let's come all the way through to seated. And we'll just keep it simple. Take your legs out in front of you. Work the flesh out from your seat. Take an inhale. Take the whole inhale to root into your sit bones and to look for length. So reach up. And then take all that length on your exhale and fold. Lay it out long. You can bend your knees here. I certainly would. Drop your head down and let your back round. A lot of times you hear flat back, keep a straight spine. Here, you can let it round. It's kind of counterbalancing those big back bends we did a few minutes ago. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's take her back up. And then just roll onto your back. Nice and easy, everybody. Once you get down there, you got happy baby pose. Happy baby, y'all. And then spinal twist to finish out. Whatever spinal twist you're feeling this morning, unless there's something else you need. If you're twisting, you're hitting both sides evenly. Hey, and when you're good, you're good. Take her back to center. Pull both knees in. And we made it, everybody. Let your legs fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open easily. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. Now lay back. Close your eyes. Let's take an inhale here through your nose. And through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Again, inhale. Exhale it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Let your breath be natural. Let your body soften. And let your mind be still. I mentioned in the beginning that the intention of this practice is to soothe the agitated mind, to cease the fluctuations of our mind. So allow yourself to bask in that stillness and that peace. This is a very healthy state. Shavasana. You folks joining us online on YouTube, I appreciate you, y'all. I hope you get value out of your time here. And I hope you had a great practice. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And the Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. At Namasteve Yoga. We should be back Tuesday streaming, everybody. Enjoy your day. Namaste. Tucker, good. She's not having it. Vicky. Vicky, Tucker, good. Tucker, good. She's coming now. She's coming now. Come here, come here, come here, come here. No. Thanks, man. How'd I do?
You did great. This is very impressive.
Oh, thanks.
You have a lot of people.
Yeah.
You come from New York.
Oh yeah, whereabouts?
Stephanie yesterday from Long Island.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter comes she was here. Comes,
He's from Long Island too.
she comes every Sunday.
I'm from Buffalo.
Okay.
Bills are losing right now.
I'm like, wow. This is great. This is awesome.
This very healthy state, parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. Yoga doesn't create this state, it returns us to it. And all you got to do is show up to your mat. This was huge, what you did for yourself. If y'all ready to move on with your day, just breathe easily. You can wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles, or even, if you'd like, roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side. Personally, I always try to keep my eyes closed as long as I can, just to preserve this state. Option to make your way to seated as well, just an option. Thank yourself for being here. We take this moment to acknowledge our commitment and our effort to showing up and giving ourselves this gift. I thank you so much. So, again, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this space of peace and I'm in this space, we are connected. We are one. Namaste.